Alice, Madness Returns is a new game from American McGee and his creative company, backed by Spicy Horse. Now, if you didn't play the first American McGee's Alice back on the PC in 1999, and you're just buying this game, you got a good treat because for buying it brand new, they're actually giving you the original 1999 game to play beforehand, which if you are, definitely play it beforehand because one, it helps you understand storyline, and two, you'll hate the frustration of playing a really great game and then playing a really hard to play game because it's still, I mean, it's a computer game from 99. If you're definitely not used to it, it's going to create a lot of problems. So definitely play it beforehand. If you didn't buy it new, you're buying Alice Madness Returns used, you can still pick up the game on the PSN store or Xbox for $10. Not too bad a price for a full game. Plus you can get the achievements or trophies, whichever system you're using on. But let's start off with the storyline. If you're not familiar with Alice in Wonderland, where were you in the first place? But this takes, America's Media's Alice takes place after Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. Alice's house burned down, her sister and her parents both died, and she went insane. It was put in an insane asylum, which is where you have American McGee's Alice. Now, Alice Madness Returns, she's been let out of the asylum. She's been living with a doctor who specializes in children's problems, and basically his big thing is forget the past, forget the harmful events. And you're picking yourself up from there, and Alice leaves to go run an errand, follows a cat, and ends up back in Wonderland, except for this Wonderland is getting completely destroyed by what they're called the Infernal Train. And Alice is trying to figure out what is happening in Wonderland and how can she stop herself from going crazy, because she's still going crazy like she was in the first game, and she wants to just be returned to normal. And the storyline, from there you come across the Cheshire Cat, who is wickedly created. The landscapes in the game are just amazing. This is where American McGee's look to Alice, Wonderland, the other characters, Queen of Hearts, Mad Hatter, Caterpillar, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, everything, Dr. Bumby, all the characters is darker, just overall, that word madness is probably the driving train behind this game, and creates a very beautiful landscape. And where you spend a lot of time, honestly, more looking at what's going on in the world around you, probably than you play in the game, which is actually good because there's so many hidden things, so many hidden passages that honestly you need to be looking everywhere as you play the game. And it's actually what creates a longer game, but also helps make it a little bit more fun. So it's actually a nice element. The story is driving story. You want to get to the end to figure out what has happened to her. What is going on with Alice? Why is she this way? What's behind it? What is the train? What does it represent? What is its purpose? And everything. It's a great storyline. Gameplay, a lot of jumping. It's a third-person shooter, platforming, action, adventure, mystery. It has most of the elements of a good game, with the story to definitely help it along. And but unfortunately that's also where the problem lies, in the fact that after a while, because it is so long, it can feel repetitive. Like, right, kind of by the fourth chapter, each chapter will take you 2 to 3 hours at least to beat. There's a total of 6. And you kind of, by the fourth, you're going, I've done this. The characters you're fighting are kind of the same after a while. The storyline keeps driving you, but the gameplay, it's like like, give me something new, give me something harder. Luckily in the 5th chapter, all of a sudden some new characters get in, it gets a little bit more exciting again. So you just kind of got to push yourself a little on getting through it. But it's definitely worth it. Voice acting is great. The characters are voiced perfectly. A lot of shocking, surprising scenes, including what to me in gameplay has been the absolute best cutscene ever. It takes place at the end, towards the end of the 4th chapter, when you're in Queensland. Because in each one you're going through different, like, first part you're in Matters domain, then you go to, forget who the second one is, and third one is the Caterpillars, the 4th one's Queensland, the 5th one is, I won't give it away because then we start getting into too many, trying to avoid any spoilers to the game. Weapons, you got Alice's blade, which is her big, what they call the Vorpal blade. You have a pepper grinder, which is like your gun that shoots pepper spray out. You have a teapot cannon that you end up with, and a hobby horse that you use like a big club. And you can upgrade them, which helps. And what's really cool is you can change the dresses. Like each chapter there's a new dress, and then once you beat the game the first time, you then have all the dresses, including special ones that, like, you wear this dress, it doubles the damage you do to any enemy. Or they have Hysteria, which is when you're really low on health, you go into Hysteria. For a very short time, you're invincible, and every guy you kill gives you health. That's really awesome to play in, because everything goes like white and black and takes on this tone and color. It's really cool to play in. Overall, I would say this is a definite rent. Good chance you're going to buy it. It's a great game. American McGee's Alice Man's Turns. Go out and at least play it. If not, pick it up. You won't regret it.